Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Ajane and I'm a social worker. I'm a medical social worker, a hospital social worker, a clinic social worker, whatever you want to call me. Every morning when I come into the office, I always open up my email and check any emails that I've missed since I've been off or that came in after I clocked out the day before. And I always open up our census to check if there's any new deliveries, if my babies were discharged, if my mothers were discharged, if we have any new inductions and things like that, hospital things. Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's been a crazy morning already. I have 2 deliveries, a baby that got discharged, and we have another patient in the hospital that needs to find a shelter, most likely residential or inpatient treatment. And so I'm going to the hospital now to go meet with 2 of those patients because my coworker has the other one. I just completed 2 children's division referrals on both of those patients due to prenatal drug exposure, meaning that the patient used drugs during the pregnancy, and we have several different positive drug screens, and one is just marijuana and the other is opiates, fentanyl / heroin, and amphetamines. So just a range of different substances, and I am going to the hospital now to meet with them and let them know that the children's division referral has been made and completed and that they will be getting contacted. Okay guys, so I finally made my way over to the hospital to go meet with my patients and check on the babies, and I just assess any needs that they might have, anything that I can assist them with or provide them with before they are discharged. And I also update them about the children's division referral. This is me reenacting me meeting with a patient. I always try to have my notes prepared and out so that I am confident and also organized in what I need to talk to each patient about. So I just got back from the hospital saying welcome my patients, and I got to see one of the babies, and he had his eyes open, so that was cute and special. I'm going back to the office to finish my notes and to start some notes about the children's division referral, and also that I saw and met with the patients and reminded them of their upcoming appointments. And once I do that, then I have patients coming. I need to call a patient who was supposed to already be here by now. It is about 9:15 and her appointment was at 9 o'clock and she still hasn't shown. 2 of my patients actually. And yeah, so I have to follow up with them and see if they need transportation, or if there's any other barriers, or if they need to reschedule. So it's been a busy day. And it's also because we have pharmacy in-house today. And we also have our psychiatrist on top of the nurse practitioners and our doctor meeting with patients. So Wednesdays are starting to get like really busy, really busy. So back to work I go. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys that a lot of my job is notes. Of course, in order to have notes, I need to have encounters with patients. So I meet with patients while they're in our office, while they're at the OB for their prenatal care. And then some patients I actually talk to on the phone. So we used to do telemedicine when COVID happened earlier last year in 2020. However, some of our patients are still doing some telemedicine appointments, and also we just follow up with other patients at other hospitals that we aren't physically at, and we do those virtually. So there is a lot of documentation that goes into each patient's chart. I try to be very descriptive and informative so that if I were to leave my job, that the next person will have a clear understanding of the last conversation and what was done, or a plan that was created with the patient and how to follow up the next time. So it's a lot good descriptive note. Charting is super important, especially in my hospital setting. So I do a lot of charting. So I spend a good chunk of my day actually meeting with patients in person, talking to patients on the phone, talking to doctors, nurses, my staff, my co-workers, other nurses at other hospitals, other patients at other hospitals. So I spend a lot of my time with patients and also on the phone talking to the children's division, other caseworkers, other hospitals, and organizations and agencies. Hey guys, so it's 12:30 on the dot and I am about to go to lunch. Hey guys, I had to change locations, but it's lunchtime. I have a patient on her way, and then like the rest of the afternoon I'm booked with patients up until like 4 o'clock. So I'm hoping that I'm able to see each patient and that I'm able to keep up to date with my notes. I will try to do some live notes in the patient room while I'm talking with them, so that I'm typing as they're talking and as I'm asking questions, so that I'm like just getting it all done at once instead of coming back into my desk and typing everything and then having to go see another patient. So it really just depends on where I am in the patient care, because a lot of the times they have to be worked up, which means like their vitals and their blood work and things like that need to be completed, and then ultrasounds, and then nurse practitioner, and then psychiatry, and then pharmacy, and then social work. So they have like a long day, and depending on if they're meeting all of these professions, their visits can be long. So just wanted to give you guys an update on what was going on. I have a crazy busy afternoon. I'm still waiting on Illinois Children's Division, which the last time I did a referral, they didn't take this long to call and let me know who the worker will be, or if they're sending a courtesy worker to come meet with the family. But I'm waiting for that call so they can identify who is going to be in charge of the case and who we can go to for updates and things like that. I still have to send over some urine drug screens to the Children's Division worker for Missouri. Once that's completed, then I'll be caught up with stuff from this morning. But yeah, we're about to get into the second half of the day. Wish me luck. So you'll see me walking around the office, and that's me going back and forth from room to room. Sometimes I will only have 2 patients that come into the office. Sometimes I would have 5 or 7 that come into the office. So it just depends on the specific day and how many patients I have coming into the office. So it can be a lot of up and down, and it also can be a long day where I'm basically sitting in my seat. So it just depends on the day. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, please make sure that you subscribe, that you thumbs up the video, and that you comment down any questions that you might have. Towards the end of the day, I like to just make sure that I've responded to all of the emails, all of the messages that were sent to me by my coworkers, by other staff, by doctors and residents, and even my patients, making sure that I was able to send off everything like resources and things to my patients, just following up, making sure that all of my ends are tied and that I don't have to follow up the next morning with anything. So I like to make sure that everything's prepared for the next day as much as possible, like any printouts for patients, any instructions for them, any numbers and such like that. And so I make sure that all of my patients are good to go. I check in with them in the actual patient room, and this is me just cleaning up my desk to go home. Hallelujah. It is the end of the work day. I got everything accomplished except for one thing. I forgot to send some urine drug screens to a chosen division worker, but my coworker can do that tomorrow. And yeah, the day was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was still busy, and I still had a lot of things to do for my patients over at the hospital, but it wasn't nearly as overwhelming and as much anxiety as I thought it was going to be. So today wasn't that bad. It was still a busy, productive day. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks again for watching. If you want to continue to watch more social work videos or anything related to social work, or if you have any questions about what I do day to day, or like what my position, my roles are, then let me know. Comment them down below. Make sure that you subscribe. Thanks guys. Bye.